My friends, this is a call to action. After doing the Ultra Supreme Max difficulty challenge a few weeks ago, I was browsing through the Oxygen Not Included achievements list to see which achievements had the highest and lowest completion rates. One of them that really surprised me is how low the completion rate is on the achievement that I consider to be beating the game. To get this, you need to launch a rocket to the temporal tear, which obviously requires doing a lot of other pretty advanced things before you can get a rocket that will take you that far. And look at that, only 1.4% of players have ever done this before. At least not without using mods or sandbox tools or debug or whatever. So this got me thinking, how much can we, as a community, raise the completion rate in Oxygen Not Included, and what's it going to take to get to 2, 3, or even 5%? Could we even get as high as 10%? That would thoroughly blow my mind. By the way, a completion rate on any game being around 1% is crazy. This puts Oxygen Not Included in elite company of some of the lowest completion rates for any game. Let's run through a few of the harder games in my library and see what their completion rates are. Slay the Spire. I wouldn't call this game particularly difficult, but it does take a little while to learn and complete. I played this game a lot and beat about everything there is to beat in this game, and I would consider beating this game as completing a full run with one character, and the completion rate for just that is at a pretty impressive 71.7%. And wow, even the achievement for getting every achievement is at 2.5%, which is higher than just completing the game once in Oxygen Not Included. Okay, so how about They Are Billions? This is a pretty hard game, and it took me a long time to beat it for the first time, even with a lot of prior RTS experience. Even this has a completion rate of 7.8% on the hardest difficulty, which really does not mess around. Spelunky's another game that I've played a lot, and hey, look at that! I'm on the speedrun leaderboard. It's not the greatest time, but still, Spelunky's a pretty hard game. Even Spelunky's completion is at 7.6%, and beating it in under 8 minutes, which is not easy at all, is at 1.9%. Speedrunning Spelunky and theoretically placing in the top 300 on the speedrun leaderboard, assuming you were to record and post your time, is more common than just completing Oxygen Not Included once. That is crazy. How about Factorio? Their completion rate is at 19%, and even Factorio's 8-hour completion achievement is at 2.5%, which is shocking because this achievement is no walk in the park. I remember my wife and I took about a week off of work, ate nothing but cereal, and played this non-stop just to get this achievement. It is serious business, but even that is still higher than Oxygen Not Included's base completion rate. How about RimWorld? Let's see... Oh, RimWorld doesn't have achievements. Okay. Well, I bet the completion rate is low either way. So that being said, how in the world is the completion of Oxygen Not Included only 1.4%? Well, I'm making it my personal mission to rally the community and raise that number as much as possible and see how far we can get in 1 year. All of the content on this channel will be dedicated to that mission, and of course having a lot of fun while we do it, and we'll see where we wind up on September 1st, 2025. In order to raise that number, that means a lot more people need to beat the game. So please, if you're having any trouble at all with completing the game, let me know what you're having trouble with, and I'll do my best to respond either with a comment or a whole video that addresses the situation. If you wind up beating the game in the next year, send me your save file. I'll post a form down in the description, and if you send me your save files, I'll use them in some monthly update videos showcasing players that have beaten the game in order to help spread ideas and to give the flowers to the players that are helping us on our quest. So let's do this. Let's beat Oxygen Not Included and see how high we can get that completion percentage. Are you going to be part of that 1 or 2% that complete Oxygen Not Included? I'll be here making videos to help out and hopefully make beating the game more fun. And please feel free to drop a comment about anything at any time. Thanks for watching, friends, and we're gonna do this! Let's go!